most respected MC battle arena. URL. You can't copy respect.
We gonna get this work.
Champion, we back. How y'all feeling, man? Let me go first. What we doing? K-Shine and Pat Stay just happened finally after a long layoff. Ben was supposed to happen months ago. I think K-Shine said somewhere in January too. So to finally get that done, how do y'all feel right now? What's the energy that y'all feel right now? Talk to me.
I got a 30.
30 what?
I have a 30 K-Shine.
30 who?
30 K-Shine 1.
Okay.
The 3-zip, come on.
I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions.
You know,
asking questions.
It's like, come on. It wasn't the other way. It was fun. I was sitting and I was watching. I actually paid attention to the numbers as opposed to my opinion also. So I had my opinion. I'm watching around. I won this round. I think then he won a second, then he won a third. But I'm watching the numbers, and that second round, the numbers, if you watch, it was like they were at like 2,400. Like they were literally
the second round?
If you watch the second round numbers, the numbers were clicking.
Yeah, they're actually tied
neck and neck. You know what I mean?
I think Pat Stay had him at 6 points, right? But then I closed the app, opened it up to refresh.
K-Shine's up 3.
200.
Exactly.
200 points.
He was about to end. You know what I mean? So we watched the different points. You know what I mean? The first 2 minutes of the voting in that second round was naked. Like I think Pat Stay actually started off leading by a few hundred.
Yeah.
And then it got real close and into that like the start of the third, it's like 3,401, 3,402, like that type shit. But K-Shine ended up winning that round also by, if I'm not mistaken, 200. Yeah. I didn't see the actual points on the third.
We got to come out here.
Yeah,
but what it comes down to me is just I like Pat Stay's message in the second. I like Pat Stay's message in the third. Like but it seemed like he just observation as a fan. You know what I'm saying? You guys do this shit and stuff like that. Like he put together within a month or less or 2 weeks.
Like
the cleansiness, he was not clean at all.
It sounded like Pat Stay started getting ready for.
There we go. We got him coming up right now.
Started getting ready for us when he signed the contract. The initial time.
The recontract.
You know what I mean? Like I said multiple times, K-Shine is right now. He's just a well-oiled machine that has nothing to do with Pat. Has nothing to do with. I don't think anybody that's standing in front of K-Shine right now.
Yeah.
It's not because you know what I mean. Like I said, not because he's a peer of mine or because we're in the same, you know what I mean, because we're from the same generation.
Yeah.
I just think that anybody standing in front of K-Shine right now is getting a train.
Okay.
Like you're going to stand in front of a train regardless of who you are. You know what I mean? So, that's.
I mean, they hear so before we get back to our conversation, I think that the people at home want to see these guys. So Pat Stay, K-Shine, come up, talk to me real fast. You know what I'm saying? Give me your thoughts.
Pat.
Give me your thoughts on the battle. Talk to me. How y'all feeling?
Hey, it was good.
Boy.
I just kind of
Brotherhood.
Do I got to speak into a
Yeah,
mic?
you gotta get on a mic.
Hey, it was good, man. I had a good time. I was adapting to the no crowd and not like that. It was cool. Like I was saying on just a second ago, I was disappointed that I had to stumble in the first on like my best scheme, but it is what it is, man. That's totally my fault. It wasn't no one distracted, nothing like that. It was dope. I didn't expect nothing less from Shine. And he was a top contender, so why not go against him? You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad it's over with, for fuck's sake. We've been set up for like a year now. You know what I mean? God damn, like fuck. Glad I got over here, man. It's gravy, man. It was dope.
All right, Shine. Go ahead.
He pretty much summed it up, man. I'm just happy it's over. Brotherhood, man. That's it, man. Brotherhood.
That's
Dojo, caffeine.
There you
follow.
Go.
Hey, go get Surf new project. Brotherhood.
All right. Man. Well, Pat Stay, you want to plug your show? I mean, you got a dope show too. So.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, man, stay tuned. The podcast, man. Check it out. Hey, follow me on Instagram, PatState_902, man. But yo, check out the show, man. Stay tuned, man. We're killing it. You know what I mean? URL, caffeine. What's up? Dark Side, Nova Scotia. Say something about it. What?
Yeah, appreciate you, Pat.
Y'all good to go. Appreciate you coming through, man.
Goody.
Salute.
Hey, I appreciate you recognizing the Elements League.
I know a lot. I
didn't know I was in my element.
Yeah. I know a little bit of history, man.
That's a goodie right there. Like I said, see, it's very with somebody of Pat's stature, it's very easy for him to come up here and say, "Oh, I just, I had a good time. I'm glad." You know what I mean? And it's not a downplay of what he does for the culture.
Yeah.
But he's so solidified and so where he is that it's really him coming and flexing his muscles and doing what he does and then go on. Because let's not act like Pat Stay winning or losing. It doesn't negate his booking. Because anytime we get Pat Stay, it's a
You talking about the stock now? Stock. Okay.
It's a pleasure for Pat Stay always to be on the card because you get something different. There's only one Pat Stay, let's be clear. So he could come up here and it doesn't, you know what I mean? He doesn't talk like some other battler. I wish I could have did. And you know what I mean? It's like, because he's
Man,
different.
you talking about B-Dot now?
No,
because
I'm speaking on battles in
if you
general.
was back to back, I mean,
Let's not do that, Jay Black. There's multiple battlers that hold themselves, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm just going to say this.
No, I think that you're pinpointing. You're
That's what I
pinpointing. That's
do.
you.
When I watched it back, I got a pinpoint. You said this, you said that.
I think it's multiple battlers that,
I get you.
you know what I mean? After the battle, they just take it way more, like, personal, which is fine.
Yeah.
But Pat knows who he is and where he is. He knows who he stood in front of.
Yeah.
You guys, it's a pleasure to see Pat all the time.
Yeah, and I think
You know
he just want to get back home too, because you know what I mean. When he was telling his situation on why he couldn't make the battle and the restrictions in Nova Scotia, so I guess he wanted to get back to his family.
He can't even stay here too long. If I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean?
He'll go back
So,
as soon as I do. So
he's battling under super tough
yeah.
circumstances.
He has a quarantine, I think, for 14 days when he gets back. So hopefully that.
Let's be clear, K-Shine,
less
3-0.
Yeah, wait.
Go ahead.
You know, I don't want to be that person, but I feel cheated.
Cheated?
Yes, like it's been booked for a long time, and I do understand you're not gonna keep the rounds. You're gonna change. I guess that's how battle rappers do it. But that first round, it was just like, did you write? I know you freestyle, so did you write that last night, or are you freestyling? Like I just hate.
That's fair. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
So he can come up here and behave and do his Pat Stay, but I just feel like we deserved more. The setting is a little off. I would have preferred pit style, but we have to do what we have to do during COVID. And we need you. Yeah, cold, yeah. But still, we do need you guys
white,
to
doesn't get cold.
hashtag Smack Volume 6. And please download the URL TV app to catch the VOD, okay?
I like that. She was serious. Please. Or that please.
Right.
But back to the battle here too. Who won the third? I mean, I'm like, I bet on the. Did you see the vote? See the vote?
I listen. I wasn't into the third, like, cause I got to see the very the ending, so I got to, I had to come over here, but I was still looking. I wanted to see all the content, and if you really, K-Shine's tone and his pitch could throw you off sometime, you know what I mean, because he's performing how he performed. But if you were really paying attention to that third, the way he was jumping in and out of Pat and him, like, perfectly constructed.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, 'cause that was crazy too.
Constructed. That's, you know what I mean? Like, and again, I think that his pitch, his tone might have, you might miss some words and some stuff like that. But what he was trying to do and what he was trying to get across, his point got fully across to me. That third round was perfect.
What I would have liked, I mean, for the at-home viewer, so I feel like if you watching it, you felt fine with it. Anybody that's in the crowd watching is fine if you would have turned to the camera a little bit more. Just the home viewer, if you paid attention, and it's not really against him, right? Because I guess you see the back
because he said a win.
Yeah, he said a win. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So credit to the, to the battler in a sense. You know what I mean? Being have battled before. He's here to win.
Yeah, I've battled before too, sir. You know what I'm saying? So let's just
check that one.
You know what I mean? So he's here to win.
Come
So
on,
in
sir.
reality, I'm gonna work the room.
Yeah.
But in a veteran, you know what I mean? In a veteran performance sense, it's supposed to be.
But what about at-home fan
face
service?
the camera. That's
and
what
he
I mean.
won. He won. So this is not a knock to him.
Yeah, no, of course
he
not.
Won.
You know what I mean?
He
But
won.
you have
Sean
to.
won.
You have to. You can't be back to camera.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You should be back to.
Now they're not realizing. Now you changing to Pat.
You know what I mean?
When
You're changing,
he did
exactly. You're changing the pat and changing into, but we can see it because we're here. So you get your point across actually in the room. But you know what I mean? I just think that's probably not something that he's even giving a fuck about.
Well, sir, first I got you here right now. You know what I mean? Give me your thoughts on this, right? You said champion of the year, right? I'm not putting on any narratives, any things like that. But Chilla Jones, B-Dot. Then you got K-Shine versus Pat Stay. Where are you ranking things right now, sir?
Well,
got a lot to say. Where are you ranking things? Like,
if we're only speaking on, I don't.
Ill Will and Denny Myers too. Where are you ranking
also
things?
Also of
It's just people. They say Ill Will's name as well.
They say
Ill Will's
okay.
name. So
Yeah,
just
so
where are you? What's personally Sue Surface ranking things right now?
Right now,
talk to me, please.
If I was being completely unbiased and technical, the way things will go is B-Dot said he lost to Chilla. So I would take B-Dot's loss as a loss. I would say that moves Chilla ahead of B-Dot in the race for champion because B-Dot said it. Let's be clear. I think B-Dot won. You know what I mean? But we're just going off of technical.
Chilla.
We're going off of technicals.
First watch, immediate watch. Chilla second.
You got
third.
Chilla. Okay, so that's fair. So
immediate
let's just say for argument's sake,
though.
B-Dot won. Chilla won.
Yeah.
That puts B-Dot ahead of Chilla Jones. Excuse me, Chilla Jones ahead of B-Dot.
Yeah.
But then I think K-Shine beating a Pat Stay.
Yeah.
Pat Stay's level is bigger than both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we
But was his
level,
I like the levels, but was his performance bigger than both?
I think I honestly think
a lot of things factor when we do this round
for
table
sure,
debate. A lot of things factor in.
And one of the big things that's factoring is just not these two battles. You know what I mean? So
that's a fact. That's a fact.
No,
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
yeah, let's factor it. Just only these two battles don't matter. You know what I mean? Like these aren't the only two battles
Everything
that matter.
matters.
You know what I mean? So when you're asking me, I'm taking a middleweight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A middleweight bout against a heavyweight bout. K-Shine still just 30. Pat Stay.
Yeah.
B-Dot and Chilla had a debatable whichever side you take. So that puts Chilla Jones, B-Dot, you know what I mean? It puts K-Shine, Chilla Jones, B-Dot. One, B-Dot said he lost. That puts him in the back. Chilla Jones, yes, he won, but he only beat B-Dot.
I'm letting him talk, y'all.
K-Shine beat Pat Stay,
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
So it's a legend.
So are you putting Shine ahead? What do you like?
Yes.
Translate to me what you're saying.
Because
you're
my
putting
thing is,
Shine ahead.
Do basketball terms.
we was just talking about we was just talking about Chilla and B-Dot, right? But then you brought in K-Shine as far as the runnings. Right? And I told you why that puts me in order. It's the Suns playing the Cavs. The Suns beat the Cavs, so the Suns are ahead of the Cavs. But then the Lakers beat a bad Warriors. That's still a Warriors that they beat. The Lakers are ahead. Then the Suns and then the Cavs.
Saying any Warriors? What are you saying? Any Warriors?
If the Lakers beat a bad Warriors team, like
the Warriors without Durant, Steph,
I'm not saying without
Clay,
them, they have a bad
Draymond.
day. If the Warriors have a bad day,
Okay,
the Lakers
okay.
win. Still a
With
fucking
those- with
Warriors.
those people, though.
With those people, it's still a
Okay.
Warrior. That's Pat Stay.
Okay.
That's Pat Stay. So
Yeah.
K-Shine beat Pat Stay, good or not.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
To be clear.
Yeah.
All 3 rounds.
Yeah.
B-Dot and Chilla Jones had a debatable. It's an argument of who won.
Right.
Why does K-Shine not come out out of the smoke?
You
Let's be
saying
clear,
for this
30.
event? For this event?
We only talking about this event.
Okay,
That's
okay,
fair.
okay,
We're talking about just leaving this event. K-Shine should be the only one out of the smoke.
Okay.
You guys just had a debatable. He just beat a legend. Clearly.
Well, let me tell you something I've been seeing behind the scenes. You know what I mean? These guys are willing to battle even more, and the year's not even out yet. So, look how that's affecting things. They're willing to battle more.
That also says to me that somebody feels like their job isn't done, that they need to battle more.
Just
I don't know
saying.
who
So
said that.
when I go back to champion, I'm saying certain matchups. Just follow me and let's do the matchmaking. But with that being said, it's the end of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for sitting with us. You know what I'm saying? Having fun with these battles.
It's the end of the night.
But it's time for the main event.
It's time.
You understand? Share the broadcast. Get the popcorn. Hashtag Smack Volume 6.
B-Dot and Chilla wasn't main event either. You said that.
Geechee Gotti versus Goods the Animal.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.